daylilies. I took and thinned out the irises, got all the grass out of most of them. Planted some called hyacinth beans right there. And the deer ain't got the roses this year, so that one there is full of buds. See them all? And I got some red and white dahlias planted in the sticks there. And I'll show you the more flax. The climbing roses on the fence are starting to come out. There's a lot of blooms on them right there. There's the big pink one. Yeah, and there's another one. And here's the red ones. And we'll go around here and show you the trees. And there's the cherry tree. It got some cherries on it. There's the peonies I planted out along Judy's fence. And Judy's Bing cherry tree is loaded with Bing cherries this year. There's all your peonies that I replanted. The whole row of them here. There's the trees. I'll look back towards there's all your flowers again. White one's going to come out even. It's slower than the others, but it's coming. And there's the apricot tree. It's got some on it, not as much as it did a couple years ago. See if I can get a couple in the picture for you. You might be able to see them in there. There's one. And the bears are going to be here this year because the plum tree's loaded. You see all the plums on there. There's a wood pile. All came from over the hill. Little wildflowers are blooming good. Little wild delphiniums right there. And I took a bunch of them iris and made a row of them around the peach tree. There's the peaches. They're all over. There's some. You can see those real good. And then I made some more iris rose right here. And along this rock wall. And some more over here by the elm tree. Don't know where all the cats went. They all took off. Have to get pictures of them later. There's all your poppies. That clematis I planted. I painted that trellis. And deer didn't get it either, so it's going to have a bunch of blooms on it. You can see them right there. And we'll go out to the back garden. The raspberries are loaded. And then I planted, oh, there's some, I finally got a couple big delphiniums started. There's one and there's the other one starting to bloom. I planted some Rocky Mountain junipers along this side, hoping I can get big and the deer will stay out. And there's some tomato plants, tomatoes. There's Kitty. Meow. What you doing, Kitty? There's the beans right along there, starting to come up, kind of slow. Meow. And there's some broccoli, cauliflower, and I planted some yellow squash this year, and they're just now coming up. Look at the growth on the Scotch pine trees. And then back here, all the other aspen trees coming up. Now we're going down the bank. I'll show you the ditch, the Brady's. And I got that big old tree with all the grapevine taken out on it. There's the back of the garage of the neighbor's house. So it's pretty clean down there. There's the mulberry tree. Now we'll go over here and show you all the aspen trees I planted. This was down along the bank, looking up. My fishing shed. And where you see the cages, I planted aspen trees. There's one there, there's one there, there's one there, there's a couple there, there's one there, and I got a couple junipers planted down here too. There's one of them. And here's some more over here. Some wildflowers starting to come up down there too. Now they got all the trees cut out. Right there's a aspen tree. been eaten by the deer, even though I got a cage around it. There's another one. And I even got one over here. There's the other aspen tree. I was looking up back towards the fishing shed again. There's one of the trees I cut down. And we'll look at Brady's again and out towards the river.